Namaskar. Pardon my ignorance of the most beautiful language. I think some time ago, Tommy, there's a news in Times of India that Bangla Bhasha is the most musical the world over. Yeah. And having lived with Ramakrishna Mission for many years now, and having met many of these Swami Atmasthananji is a very personal dear friend of mine. So I have been close to, I have met Swami Niramayananda, a poet. He was chief of the center. So I have heard Bangla Bhasha, but it's my ill luck that I still don't comprehend it much, but I have enjoyed the music of whatever that has been said so far, including Antaramama Vikasita Karo, Antaramama. We are here for a kind of intellectual camaraderie, sharing thoughts whereby we expand our consciousness and then share it among suffering fellow beings so that they too are helped. To give but an example, in my own family, and my co-author Lopa's family, 32 people has had cancer. And on oath I can tell you, not one of them has been treated in any way. Not one. This included my parents, Lopa's father, my Maushi, all of them, and I can assure you, they lived well and they died well. So naturally the question arises, why on earth with my access to the whole world, I have students strewn over the whole. I have spent now 56 years at the KM Hospital, and I have been in touch with Tata since 1955, having known every director, and with my translation in German, Dutch and elsewhere, the smaller chapters will translate in Portuguese, Tunisian and all that. I could have sent my parents, run around hither. But the first thing, when Dr. Mujumdar says, why there is no answer to cancer? Because cancer is no question in the eyes of nature. So in 75, in the president of Jasawara at the KM, I said cancer is a non-problem. Non-problem. It's not a problem. In your eyes it is a problem, but in the eyes of nature it is not. I'll tell you how illusions drive us. I had a beautiful girl like you in the exam. So I said, love, you are very beautiful. So she, instead of taking the compliment, grew very serious and said, but sir, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So I said, today I have understood that if beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, so does ugliness. Agree? Therefore, both beauty and ugliness are a matter of opinion. Opinion is never reality, and therefore in reality, beauty and ugliness don't exist. Either every human being is beautiful or none. And we are the most marvelous creation on earth, and therefore I have come to a conclusion that the distinction, in fact, Neeraj Chaudhary, the enfant terrible of Bangla who settled down in England, he said the best way to insult all women is to hold a beauty contest. She is beautiful and you are therefore not. Okay? When you hold a beauty contest, you say she is beautiful, and therefore now you use my cosmetic of Lakshmi and Avon. So it's a mythology. If you think that second, minute and hour exist, time is indivisible. So rightly Einstein says, this clock is convenient but no truth. It's no, it doesn't exist. In fact, what is time nobody knows. And then Henry Louis Dobson said, time passes, you say, oh no, time stays, you pass. Correct? So Bhartwari said, Karo rayati, vayameva yata. Time doesn't pass. But since the eyes betray us, while we are traveling, we feel that time is traveling. While we are trying, you see the car going in a train, you feel the roof start, the wires start going, you are moving. So there was very nice dogger and I heard, बहुत टाइम देर के बाद गाड़ी चली, बहुत प्लेटफॉर्म पर अटक गई थी, बहुत देर के बाद गाड़ी चली, तो मुस्लिम कहता है या अली थैंक अल्लाह, हिंदू कहता है जय बजरंग बली, क्रिश्चियन कहता है क्या अली क्या बली, ये तो बाजू की ट्रेन चली. So our illusions have to be shattered. You think you take breath, you are given breath. You can't take. So when it comes to my house, I ask him, will you have tea? He says no. You will have coffee? No. Will you have soda? Yes. He says no when he can say yes. He says yes when he can say no. About breath, I have not heard even one sadhu say, आज मेरा मूड नहीं, हम सांस नहीं लेगा. And able to deep sleep, who breathes about you? I have a feeling that supposing breathing is something you have to dynamically done, so I tell my wife, look, I'm going to sleep, breathe on my behalf. Then she goes and says, कौन बनेगा करोड़पति and forget. If she forgets, don't tell an infant, चलो सांस लो. You don't tell a dog, सांस लो. And there is very beautiful Buddhist concept that the bellows of the Lord press hard and my chest expands. Press hard and my pulse jumps. Moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, you don't take breath, it's given to you. You've heard of Dhirubhai Ambani, right? Who has not heard? You have not heard of Pfizer, but we've surely heard of Dhirubhai Ambani. Take Ambani, Birla, Goenka, who have you, or including Warren Buffett and our dear Bill Gates. So say Ambani is lying in our British Kennedy Hospital at the young age of 68, he has 68,000 crore rupees. And Chitragut sees that his prepaid card is getting over. So in force of the Lord, they give him some extra breath, let some shareholders commit suicide. And the good Lord pulls back his head, son, even Bill Gates' money can't buy one breath. It can't. So the patient said, how about transferring from my wife's account? So good Lord says, this is a non-transferable entity. Therefore, oh dear Dhirubhai, oh dear Manu Kothari, kindly leave. And significantly enough, Vinoba Bhave, some time ago, wrote, each breath is a complete life. Each breath. So we have succession of lives. With each breath you first inspire and then you expire. This is official term. Physiological say, Manu inspires and just now I have expired. Spiros is spirit. Spirit comes in, spirit goes out. The next breath is not guaranteed to anybody. Nobody is guaranteed the next breath, and therefore each moment you live, each moment you die, and when the quota is over, neither you live nor you die. So death is an end to dying. And we have effectively shown in our book on death that death can't have cause. Because the Lord said, Karos me lokakshaya putta prabhu. I am time designed to destroy men and I don't need a goddamn disease. In the pink of health, if your quota is over, you go up. And riddled with disease, if your quota is there, you hang on. Therefore, a patient's boy, what Sthabir is trying to tell you, your boy is our Vaibhav. Your boy is our Vaibhav. I am glad that many things which I have shared is now giving to you in a very highly palatable Bangla Bhasha with truth. So I compliment right away Sthabir, we have been very good friends now, and the publisher for gifting to the Bangla reading people world over a certain clear insight into this problem of cancer. Sir, you might be surprised that the American Medical Association approached the idea of America how to heighten our business. How to? They said sell fear. Official printed. FUND, sell fear, sell uncertainty, sell nervousness and doubt, and the client is yours up to his death. And ultimately this is business. And when you say the expenses have gone up, there is a marvelous book from America, from the Rockefeller Foundation itself, Doing Better and Feeling Worse Health in the United States. Doing Better and John